Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dino Crisis. This is episode 11. Last time, we found a third energy generator, which has been shut down. We ran into Kirk again, who got captured again. And we kind of have an idea now of how we need to do to get the third energy generator running, and we went with the plan to just pick up the parts rather than to make them. So we have a couple areas we need to go on B3. Which, let's see, how do we get to B3? I guess... Well, that's the area we could go through the ventilation shaft to get to. Or, I guess, take the elevator. I suppose, since we're right here, we can go through the vent. And this raptor's still here. I have to activate the generator before I can go through the vent? Okay. Guess we're not going that way. Well, I need to get to B3. So if I go up there... Oh, actually no, the vent just leads up north on the map here to those 3 rooms. So I think, yeah, you can see the elevator flashing, so I need to go down the stairs actually. So we need to just skim by the raptor, which will be the easy part, even though he's looking right at me. But it's the Therazinos downstairs that I'm going to worry about. Oop. Because again, if they get you in a bad position, they can really mess up your day. Okay, so one of the places we need to go is actually just the end of this hallway. Which, I guess we have the... Oh, hello. Yeah, you don't want to try to run past them when they have the chance to attack. You usually want to do it while they're attacking in the wrong direction. Oh, we got some plugs here, which we're not going to deal with right now. Need to activate the generator first. Did I need to turn something else on before I could go around and get these parts? Oh, let's not get caught between these guys. I really should kill one of them, because then it would make getting through here easier. Alright, so I'm pretty sure when I move away from the door, one of them's going to come through. Oop. I'm trying to remember how to bring up the map without going into the menu. Okay, destination. So, if it doesn't let me... Okay, it lets me go down here. Because, I mean, I did do that power puzzle to redirect the backup power. So maybe I need to turn this on first. Sub-display, sub-terminal. Sub-panel. Because, yeah, to get this thing working, I need parts that I don't have. Oh. Did I not actually turn this on?
Announcement. Generator test complete.
I thought we did this last time.
Remember, a special key card is required to operate the generator.
Or is it going to do that every time? Okay, yeah, it's going to do that every time.
Announcement. Generator test complete. Remember, A special keycard is required to operate the generator.
Yep. So we need a key, and do we have that key? Do we get anything from Kirk? We got the 3 key cards for the different levels. But yeah, I don't think we got anything from Kirk. Okay, so what else do I need to do? Oh. Hello. Alright, been a while since we actually shot something. Right, so we came in here, and I did open these. We don't have any slag bullets, though. Plenty of shotgun bullets lying around. Those are not very good. Some poison darts, Smith & Wesson, and grenade rounds. Nothing I really need to keep on me right now. Okay, we still have another resuscitation. I was gonna try mixing all this shit and see if I get something. Which, let's go to mix to do. Alright, medpack M. Oh, I still have another stack, so that's good. So this would make a medpack L. Yeah, so there we go. Best med packs. What can I use the intensifier on? I guess I'll just make my med packs better since I was running a little low before. Okay, so don't need to operate this. What about this panel? This just leads me back to where Kirk is. I guess maybe I'll try going to that specific room up there, since it's not an area we haven't been, and maybe it'll actually let me get there. So, is there a faster way to get back? No, I gotta take the elevator again. Like, I mean, on the one hand, it's kind of nice that it prevents you from going too far away from where you need to go, but on the other hand, I'm not sure why it's marking the areas that it wants me to go and saying, no, you can't go there yet. It seems like a bit of a contradiction to mark those on the map. What was this other room for? This little side room? Can I even get in there? I think down here is where I need to set the stabilizer. Oh, go up the stairs. Go down the stairs. I don't know that I actually went down here last time. This looks a little familiar. Certain preparations have to be made before pushing the switch.
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete.
Yes, I know. Because I don't have the parts. So let's just try going to that other area. Stop messing around with this thing. Because I'm hoping maybe if we go to that room that we've already been to, it'll, you know, unlock the progression needed to go to the other ones. I have to imagine the T-Rex won't be a threat for a little while, considering, you know, how is it going to get anywhere down here easily? Considering it's real big, and it's just a bunch of hallways. I wish I could make slag rounds, because those are the most useful ammo type, it seems. But I don't really have a way to, like, upgrade shotgun ammo. I know we were just down here, but is this a different rest station? Oh no, this is where we were. Okay, so I need to go out the other door. I don't want to use one of these med packs. Okay, that one's dead. Don't think that leaves me with much ammo. There were a couple boxes around here I haven't opened yet. Oh my god, this guy's still chasing me. Okay, so from here, I need to go through the save room, which I think is on the other side of these crates. The T-Rex is still in here, it looks like. Just chilling. I might have to go past the T-Rex, actually. Yeah, this whole area is broken, so let's maybe not go in front of the mouth. Take a nice wide turn around it. Okay, this is... do we open these ones? I think we opened both of these. Wait, that's not an emergency box. That's an ammo box. This is an emergency box. This has a lot of stuff in it, too. Recovery aid, grenade bullets, poison darts, resuscitation. I should probably take a... oh, right, can't stack those. You gotta do that, and then hit sword. And then it stacks them. Hemostat, multiplier. Well, I'm kind of good for the moment on. There we go, some slag bullets. I was gonna say, I'm kind of good for healing items at the moment now. Sure, let's save here, since I don't want to have to walk back here. Okay, so there's this big room here, and which door do we need to take? We just need to go, well, through the only door, really, which is to the next to the ladder. No, thank you. It's It's been a little while since we were over on this side. Okay, so to my right. I probably should have turned those back on. This is a dead end. Okay, I got a plug. Wow, I don't know how that missed. I think we might actually need something on that shelf, but let's trap him in there. Okay, yeah, we didn't have the keycard last time. Special weapons storage. I wonder if there will actually be a weapon in here. Or more likely an upgrade. That's the stored weapons. Well, we need to go in here. It was one of our marked rooms. Third energy basic theory. Technology to extract energy from the ions in the atmosphere. Ionizing the constitution of the air. You can extract the resultant electron movement as energy. Okay, so the process creates waste, but that doesn't explain why that waste is also time distortion. Also, that was not an important note. Anything here? Video feed, monitoring weapon storage. I mean, I don't know what we need in here. Something in this room. Biological weapons are stored. If these are activated, all creatures on this island will be annihilated. I feel like maybe we'd want to do that when we leave. It says small creatures, but those look empty. And those just look like boxes. Okay, cold storage room. Okay, so I do have the initializer. And the stabilizer. So those are two key components we're going to need. I believe I needed something else that was a two-part system. So I guess there's not actually anything useful in here otherwise. The special weapons are just bioweapons. Or BOWs. Also didn't go in here. I need to activate the generator first. Alright. I mean, it wants me to go there, but maybe we can do something with the stabilizer and initializer. Enough to actually get some sort of reaction going. Okay, that's just numbers. That was from the dead lady. We didn't actually... Oh, shit. We didn't actually find a use for those numbers. I thought maybe it was her employee ID, and we could make a keycard, but it didn't let me fingerprint her. Nope. Halt. Stop. There we go. Alright, Is the T-Rex gonna get up now that we have a mission-critical item? I would hope if it did, we could just leave. Okay, this room is actually clear for the moment. It's rare that one of them doesn't bust in. So now I need to remember where the actual place to put the stabilizer and initializer is. Thought it was down the elevator, but that's just that button. No, not the sub-panel. I need to look at the manual. Okay. Move to the B3 area of the generator to set an initializer. Operate the panel near the initializer to connect the inhale shaft to the generator. Move to the B2 area to set a stabilizer, activate the generator. So is that where that that red barrel-looking thing is? Oh, that's not where I want to go. Okay, so there's the elevator. We went out the other door, so we need to go out whatever door is left. And I think the stabilizer goes down these stairs. Judging from those steps, it sounds like we do actually have enough to get this thing started. Oh, is this where the stabilizer goes? Okay, well that's not where we need right now. First we need to go down. I do kind of like the ground lighting in this area. The way it actually does reflect on Regina's character model. I mean, I gotta say that, you know, compared to Resident Evil, because obviously Resident Evil looks a bit better than some other PS2 game or PS1 games over time because of the pre-rendered backgrounds, but I gotta say, for an entirely 3D rendered environment, this game does look pretty good for a PS1 game. Though it was pretty late generation. Alright, so let's try using the initializer here. Of course. I don't actually know where this thing goes. It looks like it should go where that glass is over there.
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete.
Yeah. I kind of assumed it would go here, because it looks like it goes there and it connects to whatever's in there to actually do something. But I don't know how to open this, like, shutter. It's not where the stabilizer goes, is it? I mean, we're on B3 here. So, I'm not sure what I'm missing. Do I have to turn on that computer in the main panel again? Or is that not working for some reason? Because I would assume that, like, if I did the first step, those canister-looking things, those shutters, would raise. Because I think that's why it's not working right now, is because I need to do that first before it'll let me get in.
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete.
Why are there so many of these computers around? Yeah, because it looks like this is where it would go. You put it in there and then it would, like, push itself into there. Does this computer do anything? Yep, certain preparations. And this should be where the stabilizer goes. I really hope I didn't somehow break it. Alright, let's take a look at all the panels and stuff in here. Maybe there's something I gotta press first. Monitor how it works. Like, what's bothering me is that it does this every time.
Announcement. Generator test complete. Remember, a special keycard is required to operate the generator.
Special keycard is required to operate the generator. Alright, so I did that. Sub-panel that doesn't do anything. Sub-display that doesn't do anything. What about down here? So there are a bunch of monitors and stuff down here. What about this one? Is this one important? Also, this looks like it can be pushed. I don't remember if I did this already. Apparently not. Take the intensifier. The main console that controls the generator. Is this the same one? No response. Because this ID card is required to operate the generator once an accident occurs, Kirk is the only person who can stop it. Okay. I mean, we can't operate the main console, so you would think that that means it's not working. Actually, I don't think this will work, but let me try using the keycard on the... I mean, it says we need his ID card, and we didn't get a chance to fingerprint Kirk, so we can't... So at this point, there was a bit of audio corruption in the original recording that I missed, so some of the original audio is still in there, but I'm also adding in post-commentary on top of that, which is what you're hearing right now. So at this point, I was really confused about, you know, why I couldn't activate the thing, and I was thinking, like, how do I get an ID card that maybe I can use? Even though I knew that I needed Kirk's ID, for some reason I was really insistent on trying to figure this out, and then I had a little bit of an idea, And fingerprints. Fingerprints. Because the blood on the keypad actually specifically mentions there being clear fingerprints, so I was like, maybe I need to fingerprint that for something. Because for some reason, you can't get fingerprints off the lady's body, so I had to do this. Even though I didn't really need a researcher fingerprint. So I think that's her fingerprints. And her ID, I guess? So that gives us her ID, potentially. I don't know if we need that, which, it turned out, I didn't. But she does give you that number, so I assume you could have used that instead of having the researcher ID from somewhere else. But now I was wondering, like, alright, well, can I get Kirk's ID? Like, let's try maybe fingerprinting him again, even though it didn't work last time I tried. So I was running all the way back to where he is. And I was a little confused about if that was actually where it is, and then that thing on the shelf caught my eye. So I was like, you know, ooh, shiny. But head in here to get his fingerprint. Yeah, I can't even talk to him. I can't see any reason that we can't take his fingerprints. Like, he's at gunpoint, what's he gonna say? No, I don't want to give you my fingerprints. Oh, alright. I guess that worked. I just wasn't standing in the right spot. Great! Well, that was a bit of a bust leading up to this point. Alright, so to get back there... I suppose that's why maybe it said that we need to activate the generator first. Okay, map. So I need to go out this way, because I needed to go back to the security room where the episode had begun in order to use the computer to make Kirk's new ID, now that I had finally realized that I had been standing in the wrong spot to get his ID, so I could have done that previously. Just kind of skim around that raptor like it's no big deal. Despite being more dangerous in the damage they can do, the blue raptors really don't have any better AI than the regular ones, so they're easy to skirt around once you know how. Though they do have that headbutt charge. And I was thinking at this point that it was real nice that I had written down Kirk's ID number when we found it, because I actually have it on a piece of paper here. So I was just checking that, because otherwise I'd have no idea where I got that ID from. It's on some note somewhere. Alright, so let's use the ID card. Oop. 31415. I'm glad I wrote that down, because I have no idea where that note was we got that from. As I just said, me. So now that I've got this, I have the ability to activate the generator. However, turns out not to be as easy as I would hope. And I get a little confused on what I need to do. However, getting that key card is a key part of the progress to finish the game. So I'm glad I figured it out when I did and actually went, let's try to go get the fingerprints again. Instead of going, oh, obviously I can't do that. Because there's plenty of times I've seen other people playing games like this where their own assumptions screw them because they try something, and when it doesn't work exactly the first time, they're like, oh, well, obviously that's not what I'm supposed to do, and I'll never try it again. Of course, a lot of those people have run up to that problem because they don't really pay attention to what they're doing when they're, streaming or whatever. And they're like, oh, I totally have no idea what I'm doing. Also, there was no point in me taking that elevator last time. These guys may be more damaging, but they don't really... They're not any better at catching you. Except for when they do that, like, headbutt attack. Wow, I'm really just repeating stuff. Alright, so... I should be able to stick his damn card into the computer now. And have it actually let me in. Which, if that works, is what I was going to say, it will allow me to activate the generator and get this whole thing going. However, this is where I make a crucial mistake that ends up costing me the rest of the episode in progress. Because I'm like, I'll just run up and use my keycard on the computer. Oh, it didn't work. Guess I'll go use it on a different computer. Because, you kind of assume that you have to use it on the computer, since it keeps telling you need it for the startup sequence. But I didn't try the one thing that I should have tried. But yeah, this is where I started to get a little frustrated by it, because I'm like, why does it keep telling me I can't go do anything else if it won't let me do the thing that it wants me to do here? Like, what am I missing? So I kept running around and trying to activate every single panel by jamming a keycard into it. But the problem is that I never tried running that little startup graph again, because I was like, okay, it's just going to show the same thing. But it turns out that was the one thing I actually needed to do to get through this part. So, and then I was foolishly going to go run all the way out and see if I could activate the stabilizer or the initializer slot again, but those are still locked at this point. Much to my exasperation. I think I said something snarky along the lines of, certain preparations, well, if you won't let me do them, then how am I supposed to prepare? Certainly.
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete.
So of course I was like, oh, well, that one's not gonna work. Let me run all the way back to the other one and try that one too. Because as far as I know, we have everything we need to get this generator on. Which I did. I just didn't know what sequence in order to begin activating it. And at this point, I tried to use my keycard on these computers, which didn't do anything. Tried to use the stabilizer. None of it's going to really achieve anything, because even though I figured out earlier in the game that if you see a red light on a panel, it means you need to do something else before you can activate it, I still stubbornly kept trying to activate it.
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete.
But at this point, I pretty much just said, you know what, I'll give up for now, and we'll come back to it next episode, and I'll see if maybe there was something I missed. So I just thought I'd record this post-commentary because I didn't notice that the audio was corrupted, but hopefully it wasn't too troubling. Anyhow, I've been Shadefyre, this was Dino Crisis 11, both times, and I hope you'll join me next time where I've made sure there is no audio problems. Take care.